Hey guys, here's a quick overview of the Starry Sky overlays in use. So let's just start with the images. So these are all images that were shot in RAW on a Florida beach. They were shot with a 24-70 wide open at 2.8. They were shot at a focal length of 24, and they were shot in RAW. And what you see is precisely what the sky looks at long exposure to capture the sky as the natural eye can't see it. So you'll see that these overlays have, let me just move the train out of the way. I've got some of this already masked off, but I wanted to show you quickly how they look. So you're just going to grab your image and you can go to File and you can do Place Linked. And then you just take this is in normal blend mode. So you can just take it, drag it around however you want it to appear. You can also, I've got this background here with a color fill. So, if you decide to change the blend mode to something else, you can always just go into your image and then change the blend mode as you wish. Okay. So here's another one. This one again. And if you zoom in, you can see that's exactly how the sky looks in Florida. It always trips me out when we go because we have beautiful skies in Indiana, but it's just surreal in Florida. Also, depending on your image, on what you might want to do with it, you can always add adjustment layers to these. Here's one, for example, if you would like the sky to be brighter or if you want the sky to be darker, you can always clip this and make your adjustments. You can add contrast if you want it to be deeper. And then you can also go into filter, camera raw filter, and you can make adjustments here like to the shadows, to the exposure, to the contrast, however you choose, however you like. And then voila, you can make those changes there. Another thing you can do is add a hue saturation layer, and you can change the hue of the sky. You can change the saturation, and you can also colorize it by changing the blend type to colorize when you go into your hue saturation change. So here's a few more. Again, just place it. These are all 300 ppi files. They're high resolution, so you're able to move and reduce the size or what have you that you need. They are 6,000 by 4,000 pixels. Here's another. And again, these are all bright as they are, so if they're too bright, you can always add your adjustment layers here. Just make sure you clip it to your image, and you could make it brighter depending on, or you can make it darker if it's too much for you. Here's one that doesn't fit the scene, but again, this one is one of my favorites. This is Starry Sky 16. Isn't that beautiful? And then here's just another example of Starry Sky 20. And let's say you wanted to just make it smaller. You wanted that huge Milky Way to appear. You can just right click and flip and adjust for your composition. So those are the Starry Skies I shot down in Florida with a D750, I believe, at the time. I shoot with a D850 now, and shot in RAW with a 24-70 long exposure, and that is how the sky looks. So if you have never been to Florida, highly recommend you go out and just grab a blanket, go out on your deck or the beach and look up, and the longer you look up, the brighter they become, and you will feel like you're in another world. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the skies that I captured in Florida, and I hope that this little tutorial helps. And until next time, stay enchanted.